So today I have for you a short story. My sister wrote this short story on her blog, hattywriting.poetry.blog. Her profile, if you like, is called Half Agony, Half Hope, and she uploads poetry and a couple of short stories. A lot of it is poetry, but it's all things that she's written, and it's all for her uni course. She's studying English literature, so some of it she can't share, some of it I can't share until she's submitted it for her work. So as soon as I'm allowed to read it, she tells me. However, this she posted this in July, and just haven't got around to reading it to you until now. So it's quite long, not terribly long enough that it should make a nice video. Probably enough time for you to fall asleep too. Okay, so this one is called The Alien of Camp Caribou. Day 1. The top half of an oak bunk bed. A white sheet drapes over the edge, leaving half my body exposed. Chilly. I climb down 3 rungs, each barely the width of my foot, and try to avoid the ladder creaking. I push thoughts of home out of my head and sneak outside barefooted to explore. I feel the warmth of the path on my feet as I spring from plank to plank. The tall Canadian trees that make me feel small, the overwhelming scent of pines. I run downhill towards the Great Lake, where the sun ripples invitingly across the water, and dip my bare legs in, but it's icy cold. The same breeze that tugs at the branches brushes my shoulder. I am alone. There's a rustle in the forest. Yellow eyes lock onto mine. I dismiss it as the camp cat. There's a rowing boat heading towards me, sending out great circular ripples like a radar. The crashing of its oars invades my solitude. Sorry, I didn't think anyone would be about. He sweeps chestnut hair backwards. Don't suppose you could give me a hand? He asks, leaping smoothly from the boat to the platform. I bend down and grab one of the handles, trying to conceal that it's heavier than I expected. So, what brings you to Camp Caribou? Adventure? I cringe. I just wanted to escape. I live in the middle of nowhere, and there's not much to do. You? I'm an instructor. I row for my uni and needed the extra cash. You're from the UK too, right? Kent. Ah, cool, I'm from Norfolk. We swing the boat up onto the rack. I'm James, by the way. And you are? Amelia. Well, Mimi, if you want. Well, I'll see you around, Mimi. Yeah, see you around, James. Back at my cabin, the other girls are awake. Where did you go? A short girl called Lauren asks. Oh, just for a walk. Have you seen the activities rota? Not yet. Should I see if it's on the door? Could you? I don't know what to wear, asks blonde Savannah. I return with a pink sheet. We have rowing this morning. I smile at the prospect of James instructing us. So I guess wear stuff you don't mind getting wet? Hey, maybe we'll see the camp cat again. I saw it on my walk. I thought they didn't have one anymore because people were allergic. Oh, want to head to breakfast? Sure. The canteen is a large oak cabin. I grab a tray and a small roll. A full English and the British girl has a roll, Savannah cackles. I don't eat meat. Weirdo. Hey, I'm veggie too. Luke pops up behind me at the juice machine. His green t-shirt matches his eyes perfectly. What's your schedule today? He grins. Rowing. He raises an eyebrow. See you later then. I read the bright yellow lettering on his back as he walks away. Rowing instructor. He's kind of cute, Savannah says as we sit down. Yeah, I agree, smiling into my glass of orange juice. Do you guys want to go to the campfire tonight? Alison asks. I'm not really a fan of the dark, Lauren admits. I'm James, and I'll be your instructor for today. Hey, it's that guy from breakfast, Savannah gushes. Ever rode before? James is beside me, his voice deep. Once, I was awful. Fancy going for a trip later? I have something to show you, he whispers. Sure, I smile. 2:30, boathouse. Sure. Okay, he suddenly shouts. Let's get some boats out, everybody. Sorry I'm a bit late. Beside James is a wooden crate, tied up with thick red rope. It's okay. Could you help me get the boat out? Sure, I say, gasping. What's in the box? That's what I want to show you. Wait till we're out, though. We clamber into the boat, the box between us, and he paddles us out so we're in the centre of the lake. No one can see us here. Promise you won't freak out? I don't want it to fall in the water, and I don't think it can swim. Keep calm. My stomach is gurgling. My white fingers clench the sides of the boat. He begins to untie the box, and it's rattling. I realise how vulnerable I am, alone in the middle of a lake with a stranger. He lifts the lid. What the hell is that? I flinch away, rocking the boat. A creature growls at me. Its skin is crimson and hairless, apart from a ruff around its neck. Its head is disproportionately large to its body, and its bared yellow teeth match large yellow eyes. I found it in a bush. Our eyes kind of connected, and now it won't stop following me. I've had to lock it in this box, but it seems pretty harmless. The creature continues to growl at me, but he doesn't move. I had to show someone, to prove to myself that it's real, that I wasn't going mad. And you seem cool. Believe me, inside I am freaking out. Is it a mutant or an alien or something? It starts to scratch the box. Maybe keep it locked in your cabin for now? He gauges my discomfort and puts the lid back on. You'll meet me later to work out what to do. Sure, at the campfire? Mimi. I feel James's fingers pressing into my back. Come with me, now. I glance at my friends, wondering whether to make an excuse. He grabs my hand and we're running. When we reach his cabin, I see the pallor of his face, the terror in his eyes. What? I can't go in. His voice is shaky, like he's on the high ropes and he's just realised his harness isn't attached. Oh my God! I scream as I run out and crouch over a bush, throwing up the campfire dinner. He pulls the hair away from my face with a trembling hand. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. He's sobbing. Who is it? I ask, wiping my mouth. My roommate, Jack. Inside the room is Jack's body. Chunks of flesh scatter the floor, along with fragments of wood. The crate. Luke crouches by the door, his head between his legs. What do we do? I don't know. Maybe... I think we should go back and pretend that we never saw anything. It's my fault. I didn't tell anyone. I touch his arm. You told me, and I said to keep it in your room. It's both of our fault. But if we don't leave now, everyone will know that, and we'll be punished. Badly. And that thing could be anywhere by now. I hold out a shaking hand to help him up, and we run back to the campfire. I wish I was running back home, into the embrace of my parents. I wish we could be back in the boat and running away from this place. Grey clouds are looming over the trees. It's eerily quiet. We step out from behind the canteen, hand in hand. It's a field of red. Dozens of crimson creatures stand triumphantly on bloodied logs like their thrones. The fire casts monstrous shadows behind them. The stench of corpses burning to ash floods the air. I turn back, thinking that the lake is our only escape. But they're behind us as well now. And there's one, at the front, that I recognise. It turns away from a carcass, towards us, teeth as red as its skin, growling. Well, that was actually really good. I want to know what happens next. And that's not just because it's my sister and she's amazingly talented. Genuinely, That's amazing. That's the first story I've read that she's written. Obviously, I've read her poetry before to you. But yeah, that's the first time I read that too. So it was an experience for both of us. I was tempted to read it beforehand, but I just thought, no, I kind of want my reactions to be. I didn't react too much. I tried to stay quite chill for you. But there was a few moments where I was just like, oh my god. So I hope you really enjoyed it too. As I said, she's amazingly talented. I don't know whether she plans to extend that story or, carry it on further, whether she already has, and she just hasn't shared it yet. I don't know. But I will ask her. But please, by all means, let me know what you think. I'm always interested to hear, and she loves the feedback too. I do pass it on to her. So yeah, let me know what you think. And also, I shall read some more of her poetry soon, because she's posted a few things now. I don't know if you follow her blog or not. I do put the link in the description so that you can check it out if you want to. But yeah, so anyway, see you again soon.